So obviously it's 2023, so what I wanted to do is take a 20-year trip back to the year of 2003 and revisit the moments of the third annual BET Awards. Personally speaking, I think the 2003 BET Awards was the one ceremony that gave a signal to the Grammys and the VMAs and American Music Awards, but pretty much saying to them like, look, our establishment is here to stay and we are your competition, because the 2003 BET Awards legit raised the standard. The first BET Award show, it was good. The second show, it was cool. But the 2003 show, that show, it hit different. Like, it literally raised the roof in terms of how BET does award shows. What we're gonna do is time travel back 20 years to 2003 and figure out what made the 2003 BET Awards so damn special. Let's get into it. First off, they had 50 Cent open the show. Makes complete sense. Jay-Z was 2001, Ja Rule was 2002, 2003 was all about 50 Cent. So 50 Cent had an 8-minute set. He performed a medley of his hits. He opened the show with Wanksta.
What up, blood? What up, blood? What up, gangsta?
And then randomly he started performing that verse that we ain't never heard of before. He remixed Missy Elliott Work It. So he performed his verse from Work It, and then he brings out Missy Elliott. Because y'all have to understand, Work It was released in like September of 2002. That song was so massive and so successful. Like, it reached #2 on the Billboard Hot 100. I remember radio stations playing Work It all fall of 2002, all winter of 2002, and then in 2003, Work It was being played from January all the way to the summertime. Like, that was a consistent hit. 50 Cent bringing out Missy Elliott was absolutely perfect. So then after Missy Elliott, 50 Cent comes back on stage and perform PIMP. As a child watching this, I just thought it was so cool for him to rise up out the engine of a car. I don't know why I was so amazed by that, but that was literally like one of the main things I remember watching this performance. Him coming out the roof of a car rapping. And then to finish his set, 50 Cent performs 21 Questions and he brings out Nate Dogg. It's wild that we're saying rest in peace to Nate Dogg because he died like years later. Overall, this was a good set. 50 Cent literally kicked off the energy of the show right. He got the party started, everybody was on their feet, and they had a good time. Next coming to the stage is the queen of comedy, Monique. This is Monique's very first time hosting the BET Awards. She is the only person that has hosted the BET Awards more than once. She hosted it in 2003, she hosted it in 2004, and she hosted it in 2007. So Monique came out on stage dressed in all black, had a nice long ponytail. She brought the comedy, she brought the sass, she brought the energy. Like, Monique knows how to work a stage. The main takeaway I vividly remember from this set is when she shouted out Tyrese in the audience.
You're gonna see this again. Tyrese, I love you with everything I have. If you wave one more time, I'm gonna give you a baby, I swear to God.
And then when she shouted out Mary J. Blige in the audience.
Mary J., sister, from my heart, your song, No More Drama, got me through. I put your song on. Your song kept me out of jail, Murray. I want to thank you for that.
The first award of the night was the Best New Artist Award. They had Stevie Wonder come out and present the award. The nominees were Flirty, Heather Headley, 50 Cent, Sean Paul, and Justin Timberlake. And I was like, Justin Timberlake? Why is Justin Timberlake nominated? But I forgot Rock Your Body came out in 2003. So I was just like, oh, okay. Obviously, the award went to 50 Cent. If 50 Cent did not win this award, the only other person that I would deem worthy of winning Best New Artist was Sean Paul. But other than that, obviously 50 Cent was going to win this award. 50 Cent won, came out on stage, gave his acceptance speech. This was also the acceptance speech when he was shooting his shot at Vivica A. Fox.
You know, I want to thank Vivica Fox for wearing that dress too.
That is the moment that started everything, and we all know how that relationship turned out.
The pot calling the kettle black is all I'm saying.
I mean, you're not insinuating that
he's gay?
50 Cent is Oh no, because I let her lick my ass, she thinks I'm gay.
You, why are you here?
Because she dragged me down.
Keep on, keep on.
All right, the next performance is Snoop Dogg and Pharrell. They performed Beautiful, literally one of the best songs of the early 2000s. In fact, that they also had Charlie Wilson on the track, A1. The set was pretty much like a runway show. They had all black models walking down a runway, modeling black-owned designers, and it was a vibe. Pharrell sounded good. Snoop Dogg did his thing. He had the whole entire audience up on their feet, jamming and vibing. You know, Beautiful is a vibe. It charted on number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100, as it should, because that was legit like one of the best songs to ever come out in the early 2000s.
Say what? I just want you to know that you are really special. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. BT, peace.
And then Monique made a joke about Snoop Dogg not having any big girls walk down the runway.
Now listen, I got 2 issues that I gotta get off my chest before I go any further. I gotta say that Snoop did not ask me to walk my fat ass down that ramp. I could have been a part of that. Okay, I don't appreciate that.
Next award was Best Group. They have Toya Jackson, Lisa Ray McCoy, and Marcus Houston.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Lisa Ray McCoy in her all white. She looks so hot here.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why they got all of us up here at the same time. I don't know, but I know I have a new show on UPN coming out called All of Us. So check that out. Yeah.
All right, the nominees for Best Group were B2K, Clips, Mary Mary, Floetry, and The Roots. And obviously, it's the early 2000s. The award went to B2K. This was during their prime season, and B2K was everywhere. They were literally a teen sensation. They get their acceptance speech. Raz B is the one that's doing the majority of the talking.
First and foremost, you just want to give thanks and praise to God, you know, for allowing us to be here another day. It's been a long struggle through this industry, through personal lives. We just want to thank you. Thank you so much.
And then they show Chris Stokes in the audience looking like a question mark.
Thanking our manager, Chris Stokes, Taz, Dave McPherson, Max Goose, Marvin Pearson, Polly Anthony, Maurice, our boy.
We already know how that situation aged 20 years later. Also in the acceptance speech, they gave a shout out to You Got Served that was in production because it was going to come out in 2004.
Everybody here today. Look out for our new movie coming. It's called Got Served. We love y'all. Thank you, BT.
Next was the gospel portion of the show.
These 2 people here tonight, we are truly, truly covered. He fell down, but he got back up. And she is the #1 gospel diva with Grammys to prove it. Please welcome the Denzel and Hallie of gospel music. Ladies and gentlemen, Donnie McClurkin and Yolanda Adams.
The performance was good. Obviously, Yolanda Adams brought the vocals. Obviously, Donnie McClurkin brought the vocals. My only issue with this performance is they had Donnie McClurkin perform at the first BET Awards, and then they had Yolanda Adams perform at the second BET Awards. For the third BET Awards, you invite them back. Why y'all didn't book another gospel artist? There were plenty more artists out in 2003. But nevertheless, Donnie McClurkin and Yolanda Adams, they showed up and showed out as they always do. Next, we got an appearance from one of my favorite all-time celebrity couples.
Oh, hell no, I ain't reading that.
No, baby, you shouldn't say that. I don't think you should say that.
I ain't saying that. How y'all doing, y'all?
And they are presenting the award for Best Male Hip Hop Artist. The nominees were Jay-Z, Eminem, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Baby. Why was Baby nominated for a BET Award?
Baby, aka #1 stunner.
I can't remember what Baby would put out in the early 2000s that would make him worthy enough to receive a BET Award nomination. And the other nominee was Nelly. And the winner is 50 Cent, of course, because who else had a stronger year than 50 Cent in 2003?
And the winner is...
The BET Award goes to 50 Cent.
I want to thank everybody I thanked the first time and everybody that came out tonight to make this a big event. Thank you.
The next performance is B2K. They come out from the audience and they are hanging on the rope and they are literally flying to the stage. Like, it is so dope. B2K brought the energy, they brought the dance moves, they got the party started. They performed their hit song Bump Bump Bump. They got the fireworks blazing on stage. And then they transitioned to Girlfriend. They showed a little skit from the music video, and then they have a little skit on stage. Then they hit their dance moves to Girlfriend. And then it transitioned to the Girlfriend remix.
I need a girlfriend. We need everybody to get up on stage and party with B2K.
Lil Fizz does a little rap verse. And then that's the end of the performance. They killed it. Like, they literally did their thing. The potential of B2K always saddens me because this was the highlight of their career. And it all came crashing down because of management treating teenage boys like they're vile. Next up, Lil Kim comes on stage. She looks absolutely hot.
Hey everybody, what's up?
Important thing to notice, at this awards show, Diddy came to the ceremony with Foxy Brown. I don't know why Diddy decided to come to the BET Awards with Foxy Brown, knowing that Lil Kim and Foxy Brown were not seeing eye to eye. One thing about Diddy, he has always been consistently messy. Lil Kim is on stage and she is presenting the award for Best Male Athlete.
Barry Bonds, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, Tiger Woods.
The winner is Kobe Bryant. He was not there, so Lil Kim accepted the award on his behalf.
And the winner is... What's up, y'all? Kobe Bryant, y'all. Seems like my boy isn't here tonight, so I'm gonna accept this from my boy and take it home to my house.
You know, it's really insane 20 years later that we will be saying rest in peace to Kobe Bryant because his life was taken away from us in 2020. All right, for the next performance, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm going to let Monique take it away.
From the beginning, we knew that it was her destiny to be one of the greatest female performers, hands down. With hits like Bootylicious, Survivor, and Independent Woman. She's got a movie called Fighting Temptation coming out this summer and a new CD out today. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my girl, Beyonce!
This performance right here was Beyonce showing to the world like I'm about to be the next big thing, and she absolutely killed it. Now, to think about it, if you listen to how Beyonce performed Crazy in Love now compared to 2003, it is a complete 180. Beyonce's voice has gotten so strong since her debut album. So when I'm rewatching this performance, I'm looking like, this don't even sound like the Crazy in Love I'm so used to seeing Beyonce performing because her voice is so subtle here.
I look at you so deep in your eyes. I touch on you more and more every time. Got me hoping you pay me. Got me hoping you save me.
But regardless, Beyonce brought the party. Her whole entire set was just her name in the center of the stage. She came down from the O. She had her dancers. I love when she brings out Jay-Z.
Y'all know when the flow was loco. Jump in the ROC.
Everybody was talking about this performance, and granted, we didn't have social media back in the day, so you know, the news was talking about it, the radio stations was talking about it, like, oh my god, Beyonce killed it, Beyonce killed it. And it really seems like after this BET Award performance, Beyonce was performing this song everywhere. Everybody wanted Beyonce to perform on their show because at that time she was bringing the energy. And y'all already know how Beyonce's career aged 20 years later. She is currently on a worldwide tour. What else is there to say? It's Beyonce.
Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love.
Next is the category of Best Female Hip Hop Artist. Nominees were Eve, Lil Kim, Trina, Miss Jade, Missy Elliott, and the award went to Missy Elliott.
God, thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank God for allowing me, giving me the talents that He's given me, He brought me a long ways.
I loved every single woman in this category. Tough competition, but Missy Elliott deserved that award. Nobody else in that category was doing it like Missy Elliott. And 20 years later, Missy Elliott is becoming the first female rapper to be inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Legendary stuff. Like, this woman stays winning. Next performance, legit one of my favorite performances ever. This performance was for the culture. It was a tribute to Jam Master Jay. Jam Master Jay was one of the best and well-known respected DJs of the Run DMC crew. He lost his life on October 30th, 2002. So BET decided to do a whole DJ tribute.
DJ Premier. The Grandmaster Flash. The Kid Capri. And DJ Jazzy Jeff. Yo, back in the day, Jay did it this way. So tonight, we're gonna do it for Jay. Rest in peace, my brother.
Each DJ took turns mixing a Jam Master Jay song on the turntables, and it was epic. It was so hip-hop, it was so culture. This was literally the perfect way to honor Jam Master Jay. I don't know what producer thought of this idea, but this was such a perfect thing to do. It represented hip hop so well. And this is the award for Best Collaborator. The nominees were Nelly and Kelly, Dilemma, Erykah Badu and Common, Love of My Life, Jay-Z and Beyonce, 03 Bonnie and Clyde, Snoop Dogg and Pharrell, Beautiful, Missy Elliott and Ludacris, Gossip Folks. Yeah, and the winner is Snoop Dogg and Pharrell. Like I said earlier, Beautiful is literally one of the most best vibe songs of the early 2000s. They deserve this award. The competition was extremely tough. All of those songs that were nominated were complete bops, but I'm not mad that Snoop and Pharrell took this award home.
I want to thank y'all for staying down for Snoop Dogg for so long, you know what I'm saying? In a real way. Appreciate that. I want to thank Pharrell for lending me his time and making the hit record for me and with me. And in a real way, y'all keep guiding your life. I'm up out of here. Peace.
I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia, man. We ain't never seen no awards like this, and I just want to let y'all know it's a pleasure, man. The way BET and the way everybody that watches BET embraces our music, man. That makes me and my partner Chad feel amazing. Thank you, Star Trek.
Now, the crazy thing is, a year later in 2004, Snoop Dogg and Pharrell worked together again to release Drop It Like It's Hot. Another hit. That's one thing I can say about Pharrell. The man was consistent with having hits. The next performance is India Arie.
Back-to-back multi-platinum selling albums under her belt and sold out concerts around the world. It is no surprise that great music is associated with brown skin. Please welcome BET Award winner, India Arie!
India Arie performs The Truth. The Truth is literally, to me, one of the most underrated but beautifully crafted R&B songs ever. In the audience, we are just listening to her. We are focused on her and her vocals, and everybody is captivated by this song. Big shout out to BET for giving India Arie the opportunity to perform her music on the main stage, not the pre-show, but the main stage. I really love how unapologetically BET used to promote R&B and soul artists. The next moment of the show defined pop culture history forever. Legendary, historic, iconic, unforgettable. James Brown was the recipient of the 2003 Lifetime Achievement Award. Instead of having people come on stage and give a tribute by performing a cover of his music, James Brown just decided to do a medley of his hits. James Brown can carry a song for an hour if he wanted to. So James Brown is performance sets machine. He got his band, he got his dancers, he got his background singers. The energy is on 30. Everybody is up on their feet, jamming out to James Brown. Historically, when James Brown is getting ready to wrap up his set, his wingman would come out and wrap a cape around his neck. But when the cape wraps around James Brown, that's a signal to say, hey, he's about to wrap it up. He might keep the song going for probably like 1 or 2 more minutes, but the end is near. And for this performance, the cape comes out. However, it's not the wingman that brings out the cape. It is the one and only Michael Jackson. I don't know who thought of this idea to bring out Michael Jackson to pay tribute to James Brown when James Brown is literally the main influence of Michael Jackson. Michael literally said he would not be doing music if it was not for James Brown.
I couldn't refuse to give this award tonight because nobody has influenced me more than this man right here.
For 30 seconds, Michael Jackson is dancing to James Brown, and it is a moment. The crowd loses their entire minds. Just to consider, this didn't happen at the Grammys. This didn't happen at the American Music Awards. This didn't happen at MTV's Video Music Awards. This happened at the BET Awards. They got Michael Jackson to honor the one and only James Brown. This was the first televised moment of them being on stage together. And it was so good. And considering the fact that this moment will never ever happen again because James Brown passed away in 2006, Michael Jackson passed away in 2009. So just the fact that we got this rare moment in pop culture history written by the BET Awards. You know, literally because of this performance, BET raised the standard of how people do award shows. This was it. And next is the award for Best Female R&B Artist. The nominees were Arie, Vivian Green, Anne-Marie, Heather Headley, and Erykah Badu. Now, real quick, regarding the nominees for this category, I feel some type of way that Ashanti was not nominated because Ashanti had one of the best years in music in 2002. And then in 2003, she was still dropping hits and they were still charting high on the Billboard Hot 100. So I don't know how Ashanti missed this nomination, but she definitely deserved to be nominated and she definitely deserved to win this award. But with that being said, the award went to Arie. I'm not mad that Arie won this award because Arie is extremely underrated. However, Arie won this award at the 2002 BET Awards. Again, she deserves it. I strongly feel like Ashanti should have been the one that should have been nominated for this award and she should have won this award. But regardless of the situation, I'm happy for Arie. The next performance is Lil Kim. Lil Kim comes on stage and she has a drum line. She opens her set with people playing on the drums, and who comes out? Nick Cannon. Now, people may be thinking it's random for Nick Cannon to be on stage playing the drums with Lil Kim. Lil Kim was paying homage to Drumline. The movie just came out December of 2002. It was so big. BET was promoting it so heavily and it was successful. Lil Kim is performing the jump off. The stage presence is there. The charisma is there. The energy is there. This was a good performance. The Jump Off is literally like one of my favorite Lil Kim songs ever because it just gets you hype and gets you in the mood to party.
BT, let me hear y'all sing! Whoa! Hey! My men, keep your bread up! Live good!
Next, Lil Kim exits the stage to do a quick outfit change and the song transitions to Magic Stick. Magic Stick is a song that Lil Kim shares with 50 Cent. The song was extremely successful. It actually charted on #2 on the Billboard Hot 100. So Lil Kim is on stage. She is performing her song. They got 50 Cent's vocals playing in the background. The question is, where is 50 Cent? 50 Cent was there. He opened the BET Awards. He is in the building. Why isn't he on stage performing this song with Lil Kim? Let me give y'all a quick breakdown of this history because it's quite messy. The song Majestic is a 50 Cent song. It was supposed to go on his album, Get Rich or Die Trying. Now, at first, 50 Cent sent the song to Trina. He didn't like Trina's verse, so he didn't use it. Then he sent the song to Lil Kim. Lil Kim and her manager, they held on to the song for way too long, and they ended up missing the deadline of Get Rich or Die Trying, so the song could not make the album. So Lil Kim takes the song and puts it on her album. In January 2003, 50 Cent puts out his album, Get Rich or Die Trying. It is a massive success. So you know, in March, Lil Kim releases her album, La Bella Mafia. As a single, her and her managers decides to put out Majestic. They're capitalizing off the success of 50 Cent since he's having such a strong year in 2003. They asked 50 Cent to shoot a music video. 50 Cent says no. From 50 Cent's side,
so I wasn't able to go on the album. I put it on Kim's record, and I wasn't really receptive to it in the beginning, and they wanted to, as a gesture, they gave me $175,000 for the record with no single right.
Now, according to Lil Kim,
I was asked to dinner by Curtis, and unfortunately, I had a boyfriend at the time. One of those guys that doesn't take rejection very well.
All right, then what happens next because the situation gets messy. 50 Cent is on Funk Flex radio show on Hot 97. He does a freestyle and he disses Lil Kim.
I wrote Magic Stick. Yeah. I gave Kim a hit. Yeah. Then I do the video. She threw a little fit. Got emotional and shit. Now this I don't get. Why would I care about your emotions? You're not my bitch.
That same exact night of G-Unit's Funk Flex freestyle, shots were fired in the parking lot of a Jersey City DoubleTree hotel. Him and his team running to the hotel lobby for cover minutes before fleeing the scene in an SUV.
So, regarding the BET Awards, if anybody was wondering why 50 Cent did not come out on stage to perform the song with Lil Kim, that is why. All right, next is the award for Viewer's Choice. This is the award that the fans get to vote and decide which song should win the award. Traditionally, they would have AJ and Free of 106 in Park present this award with a fan because the voting process is similar to the voting process of how we would want a video to be on the countdown on 106 in Park. So the nominees for the 2003 Viewer's Choice Awards were 50 Cent, In the Club, R. Kelly, Ignition, Missy Elliott, Work It, B2K, Bump Bump Bump, and Erykah Badu, Love of My Life. The Viewer Choice Award goes to B2K, Bump Bump Bump.
2 years in a row. No, once again, first and foremost, we just want to give thanks and praise to God for, just having us up here.
Yeah, and we want to, P. Diddy, man, making this possible, man. Dog.
All right, the next performance is Ashanti. Ashanti is on stage and she looks absolutely beautiful. Now, Ashanti is performing Rock With You, aka Our Baby. I love and adore Ashanti. This has got to be my least favorite song from Ashanti. Rock With You is just an annoying song.
Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. Shut the hell up, baby.
I really wish they would have chose a different song from her album to make a promotional single from. But regardless, Ashanti is on stage, she looks good, she sounds good, and she is singing and working her song. Next thing you know, there's a transition, more dancers come on stage, and Ashanti is actually doing a cover of Michael Jackson, Rock With You. So it's kind of like a remix. Regardless of my hate towards the song, Ashanti did a good job. Ashanti always does a good job when she is performing. So kudos to Ashanti. I love the performance even though I hate this song. All right, so we are near the end of the show. After Ashanti performance, it goes on commercial break and then it comes back. And guess who is the last performance of the night? It's R. Kelly. R. Kelly is the one that closes the show. Okay. So, R. Kelly opens the set with Move Your Body Like a Snake.
First we're gonna pop open a bottle of the hypnotic. No more time waste, let's get this party started.
He has Big Tigger from Rap City The Basement. He comes out and performs a verse.
Never mind the mother girls, you know they're gonna hate ya. So squeeze me like a python, white on.
Then R. Kelly plays a skit between him and Ron Isley. If you know the history of music videos in the early 2000s, Ron Isley, aka Mr. Biggs, is always playing the villain, and R. Kelly is always playing the guy that is going after him. Now they play a little skit, it ends up being the shootout, and then it transitions into R. Kelly being on stage, and he is performing Ignition, the remix. Then after his performance, R. Kelly takes home the award for Best Male R&B Act. You know, he beats out Jaheim, Justin Timberlake, Musiq Soulchild, and Genuine.
I don't know where I would be. I don't know where I would be without God right now. And I don't know where I would be without God putting you guys in my life. You know, any of y'all want to borrow money, something from me, holler at me now, because y'all been there for me like never before. My life right now is the perfect example of black people sticking together. Y'all know me. I love y'all. Fans, I love y'all.
I don't have anything to say about R. Kelly. You know how his career aged 20 years later. Unfortunately, back in the early 2000s, R. Kelly was making hits and he was getting booked everywhere. And so BET had him close the show. That is it. We are moving on. All right, the last award of the night is Video of the Year. They have Diddy and Mary J. Blige come out to present this award. The nominees were B2K, Bump Bump Bump, 50 Cent, In the Club, R. Kelly, Ignition Remix, Erykah Badu, Love of My Life, Missy Elliott, Work It. As I was recording this video, it felt like I kept repeating these same names all night long. Every person that I said in this category was damn near nominated for every single award at this show because they were on the top of their game in 2003. Like, they were killing it. And the winner is Erykah Badu featuring Common, Love of My Life. I am so glad that Erykah Badu won this award, and I really love the fact that a neo-soul R&B artist was able to beat out rappers that were on the top of their game or beat out a teen sensation like B2K, winning Video of the Year. This was well deserved.
Peace and love, y'all. Thank you very much to all the fans. Thanks, Mom. This is for all the RBGs, real black girls. I dedicate this award to all the artists who are often unheard. This is for y'all. To all the artists who are their own directors and writers. And congratulations to everybody tonight. Thank you. And I'm going to plug mine. August 29th.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap of the 2003 BET Awards 20 years later. Man, times have definitely changed. What was your favorite moment from the BET Awards? What was your favorite performance of the BET Awards? Now, based off the nominees and the winners, did everybody that win deserve their award? Who did you want to win? Sound off in the comments and let me know what you think. Also, if there's any other musical event, award show, television, movie that you want me to revisit 20 years later, just let me know in the comments and I got you. I appreciate you guys for making it all the way to the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. The links are in the description box below, and I will see you on the next episode.